How powerful is Goku in the Dragon Ball Super manga? To try and keep this short, since my GT video is so long, I'll only cover the most significant feats to show how strong and fast Goku is in the Dragon Ball Super manga. In the Battle of Gods arc, Super Saiyan God Goku and Beerus are punching each other with enough force capable of destroying the entire macrocosm. This is confirmed by Elder Kai. He said the universe, which in Dragon Ball has almost always been used to refer to as the macrocosm, and especially in Dragon Ball Super, where the macrocosm is called Universe 7. Super Saiyan God Goku with a punch is destroying a macrocosm. This includes the other world, which is a space that's so large that a universe-sized object like heaven, or a universe-sized realm like hell can vanish from sight just from the other worlds in gigantic size. For Goku to be able to destroy the macrocosm makes him low multiversal, from being able to destroy multiple universe-sized realms. But you can push this to multiversal depending on how large you think the other world is, from the universe-sized realms being able to vanish from sight due to the other world's insane size. So Super Saiyan God Goku is low multiversal to possibly multiversal. But unlike the anime and movie version, Goku doesn't absorb the power of Super Saiyan God into his base form, so his base form isn't low multiversal, but his Super Saiyan God form is, and with Super Saiyan Blue, and later with Ultra Instinct, Goku should definitively be multiversal due to their insane multipliers. With Super Saiyan Blue being 50 times the power of Super Saiyan God, as it's a Super Saiyan God turning Super Saiyan, and Ultra Instinct massively dwarfs Blue and Blue Evolution, which Blue Evolution is 20 times the power of regular Blue, as Toyotaro says the same form as it is in the anime, which the episode director for Blue Evolution's introduction said that Blue Evolution is equal to Goku's Blue Kaioken times 20, with Blue Evolution being portrayed equal to Blue Kaioken times 20. So if we lowball the macrocosm to being 3 universes in size for the living world, otherworld and hell, despite the macrocosm being way bigger than that, we get 3 times 50 for Super Saiyan Blue, then multiply that by 20 for Blue Evolution, and we get 3000, making Dragon Ball Super manga Goku definitively multiversal. Another way is perfected Super Saiyan Blue is comparable to fusion as a multiplier, as perfected Super Saiyan Blue Goku is a little bit stronger than fused Zamasu. So perfected Blue is a Super Saiyan Blue times Super Saiyan Blue, as that's a fusion multiplier, Fighter A times Fighter B. So 3 times 50 is 7500, so that's 7500 times the power to destroy the universe, making Dragon Ball Super manga Goku multiversal. Goku can be scaled to be even stronger than this, as according to the Daizenshuu, the other world is 5D, as it's described as a higher dimension, being higher than the living world, meaning the other world contains 4 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension, or length, width, depth, time, and an extra temporal dimension, making it 5D, and making Super Saiyan God Goku's macrocosm destroying feat also 5D. This is backed up by Koyama saying the other world is 5D, and there's numerous other guides that also make the other world 5D, so Super Saiyan God Goku's feat is 5D, making Super Saiyan God Goku 5D. Now for speed. Kid Buu during his rampage was going to destroy the entire universe. The universe is infinite, so for Kid Buu to be able to do this, he'll have to travel across infinite distance in finite amount of time, giving him infinite speed. Some people have tried to counteract this by saying Earth is located on the edge of the universe, but this is wrong, as Earth is located within the observable universe, and the observable universe is infinitely expanding while the universe is infinite in size, making Kid Buu, and by extension Goku, have infinite speed. Infinite speed is also shown by the shockwaves created by Goku and Beerus were capable of travelling across the entire macrocosm, and according to Vegeta and Namek, when power is increased, so is their speed, so that means Goku is as fast as his shockwaves, making Goku have infinite speed. This is later shown again, with gas flying across the universe to get to Planet Sorel in 20 minutes, which again is another infinite speed feat due to the universe being infinite in size. In the Goku Black Arc, Goku is capable of moving in Trunks' erased timeline to the point of the time ring being erased, meaning the location of Trunks' timeline doesn't exist, with all the space and time in Trunks' timeline being erased. For Goku to be able to move in this erased area would give him immeasurable speed, as he's able to move in a place where the concept of space and the concept of time doesn't exist, or moving beyond linear time, giving Goku immeasurable speed. However, this feat is very likely to be an outlier. This is because in the next arc, the Tournament of Power, the tournament timer is counting down as Goku fights, with the whole tournament taking 48 minutes. Meaning Goku can't be moving beyond linear time as he fights, because the timer is counting down as he throws his punches and kicks. Meaning he still has to be fighting within linear time, which retcons Goku having immeasurable speed. This feat is very controversial, so I'm not saying I'm objectively right to call it an outlier, as it's just my opinion based on a narrative of the Tournament of Power, with them fighting while a 48-minute timer is counting down. But like I said, it's a very controversial feat, so if you think it's not an outlier, I'm not going to say you're incorrect, as it's just up to your own interpretation due to how weird the feat is portrayed, and how it fits into Dragon Ball Super's preceding arcs, and how it stands up against contradictions. There is a piece of information that I need to address, and that's from the Granola arc, and that's Granola having teleportation that's faster than instant transmission. Some people have a misconception that when Goku and Granola are fighting, they're fighting while moving faster than teleportation, like Goku vs Metacooler in the Return of Cooler film, but this isn't the case, as Goku and Granola never battle within instant transmission, meaning they don't have inaccessible speed. However, something of note happens when Goku fights Gas and when Granola fights Gas. Granola, during his fight with Gas, tries to get the upper hand by using teleportation to hit Gas a split second after he exits instant transmission. Granola is jumping in and out of instant transmission when he attacks Gas. Looking at the pages, Granola exits instant transmission just before he hits Gas, catching him off guard before teleporting again and exits instant transmission again to land another blow on Gas. So when Granola is using instant transmission against Gas, we see him every time when he uses it, he rematerializes, then hits Gas instead of hitting Gas mid-teleportation like Goku and Metacooler. It's a somewhat similar feat and does have the same level of effectiveness in combat, but it's not the exact same feat. Now this doesn't change much at all, as it still delivers a similar effect in combat, still speed blitzing the enemy with instant transmission, but then lands the attack after he exits teleportation. Unlike Goku vs Metacooler, where they're fighting mid-teleportation. It's essentially doing a similar thing as Cooler, but Granola is landing the attack after re-entry instead of mid-movement like Cooler was. So Granola fights at less than instantaneous speed, because he rematerializes before he lands the attack. Granola doesn't have inaccessible speed, but he delivers a similar effect with landing his attacks a split second after he rematerializes. So yeah, as you can see in these pages, Granola is exiting instant transmission to land his attacks, making him slower than instant transmission and slower than instant. So Granola is not moving at inaccessible speed like Goku and Cooler were with them fighting within instant transmission, but Granola has a similar level of effectiveness in combat. Goku uses instant transmission to catch Gas off guard by landing his attacks the split second after he exits instant transmission. Exiting instant transmission / rematerializing before his attacks hit Gas, as I said before when talking about Granola. It isn't the same as Metacooler grabbing Goku mid-teleportation and slamming into a cliff, but rather Goku punches Gas a split second after Goku rematerializes. So it's not the same feat, but it's close enough to deliver a similar effect on his opponent. So Goku doesn't have inaccessible speed, but he can still use instant transmission to catch his opponents off guard in combat, as I've explained with Granola. I got to give credit to Goku here, that's a pretty smart tactic to steal, even though in Dragon Ball Super he's very mentally challenged to say the least. This was a definite moment of Goku tapping into his Dragon Ball Z era brain for once. So Goku doesn't have inaccessible speed, but he can get a similar result against his enemy by landing an attack the split second after he rematerializes, showing Goku is actually a genius in Super when he wants to be. So let's conclude. How powerful is Goku in the Dragon Ball Super manga? For raw power, he's 5D, going off numerous guides, the Daizenshu and Koyama making the other world 5D, which Goku was threatening to destroy the macrocosm in his battle with Beerus, with just his punches. This would include the other world, making Super Saiyan God Goku 5D. For speed, Goku has infinite speed due to Kid Buu's rampage was going to destroy the entire universe, which is infinite in size, giving him infinite speed, as he can cross infinite distance in finite amount of time, giving him, and by extension Goku, infinite speed. Also, the shockwaves created by Goku and Beerus were capable of traveling the entire macrocosm, and according to Vegeta and Namek, when powers increase so is their speed, so that means Goku is as fast as his shockwaves, making Goku have infinite speed. Infinite speed is also later shown again with Gas flying across the entire universe to get to Planet Sorel in just 20 minutes, which again is another infinite speed feat due to the universe being infinite in size. And if you ignore the contradictions and inconsistencies somehow, then Goku could have immeasurable speed, going off how he can move in Trunks' erased timeline, where the concept of time and the concept of space don't exist anymore, as the time ring has also been erased, giving Goku immeasurable speed, if you can somehow ignore the contradictions and inconsistencies. But as I've said in that breakdown, it's more than likely an outlier due to the Tournament of Power timer counting down as Goku fights, meaning he has to be moving in linear time, thus retconning his immeasurable speed. But like I said, if you think Goku has immeasurable speed, then feel free to believe that, as this is just my opinion going off the narrative and story of the Tournament of Power arc, and the timer counting down as Goku fights. So, Goku in the Dragon Ball Super manga has 5D raw power with infinite speed. Goku can use instant transmission to teleport in front of his opponents, and land an attack the split second after Goku rematerializes. So yeah, 5D power with infinite speed, but can also use instant transmission to catch his opponents off guard by suddenly appearing in front of them to then land an attack. And that's how powerful Goku is in the Dragon Ball Super manga.